Thomas Hobbes, an English philosopher, was born on April 5, 1588 in Westport, England. At age 14, he went to Magdalen Hall at Oxford to study, and he excelled in Latin and Greek. He left Oxford in 1608 and began to privately tutor several students. In 1631, he began to write theories on philosophy, and he published several works before writing the Leviathan, his most famous work, in 1651. Hobbes believed that humans are naturally selfish, cruel, and greedy, and without power to keep everyone in order, people are in a natural state of war. In the Leviathan, he said, "In the nature of man we find three principal causes of quarrel. First, competition; secondly, diffidence; thirdly, glory. And during the time men live without a common power to keep them all in awe, they are in a condition which is called war." Thomas Hobbes did not believe in natural rights. In the Leviathan, he said, laws of nature of themselves, without the terror of some power to cause them to be observed, are contrary to our natural passions, and the right of nature is by all means we can, to defend ourselves. He said that the common natural rights, such as life and liberty, only existed if they were enforced by a governing body, which essentially made them similar to laws, and therefore unnatural. He believed that man's only truly natural right is to defend himself and stay alive in any way he can. Hobbes preferred monarchy over democracy. Following Hobbes's philosophy, which is that people are naturally selfish and greedy, and mankind is a perpetual and restless desire of power, the people involved in the democracy would fight for more power for themselves, causing the democracy to fail. He believed that mankind's greed and struggle for power can only be stopped by a common power to keep them all in awe. That power is a monarchy. Thomas Hobbes believed that laws would prevent people from harming one another and encourage people to help others. In the Leviathan, he said, law was brought into the world for nothing else but to limit the natural liberty of particular men in such a manner that they might not hurt but assist one another, and join together against a common enemy. Broken down, this quote says that with law, men would act in a controlled manner, and laws would unite the people. Hobbes was also a strong believer in the social contract, by which humans give up certain rights in order to have a functioning society and stop man's natural state of war. He said a man must be willing, when others are so too, to lay down this right to all things, and be contented with so much liberty against other men as he would allow other men against himself. Basically, this law is an agreement between the members of a society to each give up some of their rights in exchange for security. In order for a civilization to advance, the people had to have social cooperation and work towards a common goal, and a social contract allowed that to happen.